Hello everybody, this is PhazeonPhoenix here playing Factorio, and I am joined by Wally. How you doing, Wally?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good, good. We are going today to start on doing the basic circuit boards and the basic electronic boards. Are those the right names? The
They
first two
are.
level of circuits. One kind of relies on the other, so we're gonna put them both in the same station. It's going to be fairly big, considering we're going to upgrade what we've got up here. This one to this one and this one to be two red belts instead of what they are now. One, oh, with not enough input, but theoretically it could output.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So we're gonna start with we're actually gonna split the station in two, because this is going to be a fairly large setup of stations, and we don't quite have the room vertically here to just stack them all on top of each other, as long as the main base station is. So I can't just snatch that blue and that over. So we're going to snatch this other one here, but we're going to borrow the parking lot from that other one. So let me turn this on to. This is a helpful trick. I don't know if everybody doesn't know how to do this. You right click on a deconstruction planner. You can filter the things that you want it to construct or not deconstruct. But in this case, I wanted to deconstruct one thing in particular. You go in here and there's this new question mark category. And one of them, they're all X's, but one of them says entity ghost. Put that in there alone. You can do this where it won't touch anything else. None of the rocks, none of the trees. But it will let me
None of the
clear up.
actually built stuff.
Huh?
None of the actually built stuff.
Yeah, none of the actually built stuff, just the ghosts. I think there's also items in the ground ghosts, but I don't ever remember really coming into those. Anyway. So we were going to tack on another the base the base station's parking lot. Less space. This section here. Not that I don't like KOS's blueprint, but yeah, it's not exactly the greatest for space saving. Yeah, maybe if we put the where is the right book? I have got way too many of these. Wish I could icon them differently. Where is exit segment? I think is the right one. That
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. Well, we can extend it. Oh. Well, let's see here. Not liking seeing here. If we line it up with that, that's too close. I mean, if we back it up a little bit, we could swerve around for the inevitable entrance that would go here. I mean, that's not undoable.
Yeah.
Kind of hit.
Yeah, that's the problem with the
Yeah,
the horizontal parking lot is that it
space.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't line up with my rails, but that's okay. You know, I'm not opposed to this. In all honesty, we extended a bit. I mean, we just won't use this print again. This isn't that great either.
It happens. So you want to do just cut the curves off, shift them over a bit, slap them back. Oh, it needs to go up some.
It needs to go up maybe 2 just to be on the safe side here, so let's do that.
But there's room. There's room for a couple, so...
Oh yeah, we can do this vertically. We got there's plenty of room there. We
There's,
could do a station and a half, basically.
well, there's two rail blocks worth of space right here.
Well, I was
If we
gonna
just tighten up the parking lot. We only need one.
Only need one. Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh, this just needs to go up one space.
Yeah, okay, wait, yeah. We don't have to do all of it, just the parking lot part.
Right.
Ghost erasing thing. See, this also works in reverse. I can't unharvest these trees because I've only got entity ghosts in my construction planner.
But I can.
You can. There's no profiling thing or anything like that to save settings and recall them later, but you can have multiple planners. There's just no real way to differentiate them. And that's kind of a bummer. Wait, I was gonna put this about there, maybe? That looks to be just about right here. Yeah,
yep,
right on. The two curves touch each other, right there. We just have to then grab the tail. Ready. It. Place it. Voila.
Yay.
So this
Thoughts
will be
on?
Yeah, I think so now. I think this is acceptable. Let me bring the PAX train. I don't, even though this is the fat controller that I keep using here, and even though it is good to be able to do this, it can also get him on my nerves sometimes. I have to drive down there.
You haven't a station place yet.
Whoa! What did I do?
Just threw a nice big fat loo air.
Alright, let's try that again. I opened up another user interface. I was trying to close the fat control. Oh, wait. Ah! I can turn around here. There we go. Alright, so now I can close you. Be gone. Alright, so then you wouldn't build all of it behind my back, didn't you?
Nope. Just ran out of rails, so I only got like half of it built.
Oh, I am out of rails too. Here. Well, I've got a few.
Oh, I had half a car full of them. I just didn't have them in my pocket.
Oh, good. I don't have any in my train either, and that's a little. We need to eventually take a building train. Make our PAX train a build.
Okay, well, we don't have a few more to place, so good timing.
Station book. Station book. All right.
Alrighty.
So, they need to be unloading to the front.
Yeah.
Should we do them all 8s or?
I think all 4s.
Goes to part of this got built, but This needs to come out here. I'm getting tired of shuffling. Look.
Because we're only going to need... Let me see what we're going to need, actually, now that I've told you force.
Well, we can paste 8s over 4.
Right. For the BEBs, we need approximately 1 red belt of tin, 1 red belt of copper. Yeah, we don't need any more than 4s. We're not going to need any more than 1 red belt of each material or so, with the exception of... Oh, that's not true. But it's close to being true. We're going to actually need plenty of copper. We might want 8. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscounted for a second there. 7 belts of copper. So we're going to want 8 for copper.
Alrighty.
Wood, we only need like 1 and a...
Well, it's a small train, so special now.
quarter. Wood belts, red belts of wood, so we're okay on wood. Copper is the only one we need a lot of, so this will just be our copper station.
Alright, well, guess I shall head back, go steal more red belts and...
Check my car?
Huh?
You didn't check my car.
What? Oh. Stop, train. You're still fine even out here, because our rails are signaled correctly. That's kind of sound. That was. Yeah. Here we go. Just taking a while. More iron chest.
Not anymore.
Oh, you got.
I walked by. So inserters too. We don't need fuel here, right?
We do need coal here because coal's coming.
Oh, we got coal coming. Yeah. Yep. Never mind.
So we could still fuel if we had to.
So we can modify the top station to be the coal station since all the fuel belts run southward.
Okay, and we could do wood right beneath it, maybe.
Sounds fine to me.
Wood is actually half the size here. Oh, okay. Now a shift right click. Yeah, shift and right click on our deconstruction planner will reset it. Take it all. If you're using it right, you kind of flip between the various states. Oops, I could have saved that. Flip through the various states. Whoops. That's what I want. And I think coal's the same, isn't it?
Yeah. Or is coal just a single?
No, coal's a double. We've got a couple that are taking only from one. Well, the little coal train. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't use that. How much is it using, actually? I don't think it's much.
1 full red belt.
1 full red belt.
So
considering each one of these, yeah,
with the little one.
It would certainly hold it long enough for it to go out, get another load, and come back. Even stopping at other stations.
But we could leave 2 here if we wanted to, just to be...
Oh no, I think we should leave 2 here, but
okay.
am I picking?
I do not know.
Okay, so we'll start naming the Honor Hildebrand. What do we call these? The station.
BCB-BEB coal.
It's BEB first, isn't it?
BCB first.
Oh, you are right. Circuits, then electric. Coal, wood. In was Irving Gruen. Okay. Not gin, tin.
Tin, copper, wood, lead,
Lead.
coal.
Oops. Um. E- Okay. So, far as the trains are concerned, coal train. Here, coal train. Where is this grand scheme of things? Hill? After so coal inventory empty or activity. It's coming around.
I'm off the rails.
Also the same for the wood tree. We even have anywhere for it to go at first. No, we did not. It was sitting there. Yay, you've now got somewhere to go.
Yeah, I was waiting on us.
Until inventory empty or inactivity for 10 seconds. Because right now it's not going anywhere. It's getting up. Wood. Oh, one I must have met earlier.
Oh, that's when, yeah, you crashed into earlier.
I must have said hello to this one earlier. All right. Now for these other ones, we're going to need to make a train, aren't we?
Yes, because they are going to be their own brand new supplier.
All right. Let's start with.
As you're doing that, I'm building balancers.
Okay. All right. So.
I figure that's boring enough that nobody
Yeah.
wants to watch anyway.
Yeah. So let's see. We should arrange these so that. Or how am I doing? First. So. Is that going? useful. We start seeing multiple things from taking from copper plate smelting. We'll see. And then this is going to go here into empty, full, empty.
I don't know why it's not fueling. Did you misplace the
Oh
engine?
no! No. It's the circuit condition. It only does it if the train is actually parked there because of automation. Just stuff it. Now it's stuck because my train's down there. Or no, there's a train there because of my train's ass in the way. Go south again because of that little station. Turn around if that train
just back up
there.
straight. Just back straight up.
Oh,
back straight
yeah.
up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Will it fit? Good.
It should fit.
With that signal there, yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, now you gotta wait. I was just gonna. I didn't even mean back all the way straight up. Just back straight up enough to pull into the parking. But that works.
No, actually,
too.
this is fine. This is right
Yep.
there because it will. Whoa!
Put your feet.
I just yeah. My helmet almost came off. Anyway, let's see. It just went off. Lead station. Yeah, that's.
I help.
There was some reason why I did it that way. I don't remember. It's one named D. Find it later. Maybe that's one of the ones we haven't touched yet.
What?
The station marked D.
That's
5D.
That's the Copper 2 station that we haven't built yet, next to Lead 1.
Oh. It went full. Lead until
Lead.
empty. Or lead, yeah, sorry. And then this is tin. In smelting plate until full. Then be in until empty. Yay! Oh, you don't have any. That. Go. Started on. Alright. So that was good. We'll have to work out some blueprints or something, or have you got anything?
Well, we were talking after the last episode about we can basically just steal the we should just start with the BCB for now. We can basically just steal the BCB blueprint we have and duplicate it and then shorten it slightly.
Okay, so we'll start with we're going to build basically twice this much as we did before because of it being the same one for one in the next level stuff, right?
Yep.
So that it'll always be able to produce one or the other. So let's see. Turn off the blueprint builder thingamajig. Let's upgrade these belts.
So I think if you place the output pointed left, it'll work out good.
Okay, well this is the one from the base, so it's got inputs wrapping around.
Yeah. So what's on the top on the base? Point to the right down here. Yeah. Exactly, because we can just remove this wood line coming across here.
Yeah.
And
redo that.
Just read it right in there like that.
All right, and Wait, isn't the other inputs this way too? You have to reverse the other
Yep.
inputs.
Yep, we do. Picker.
Uh, no.
No, those just end.
Yeah, you're right.
The copper ones only need to go as far as the second to last machine. So right where you have them, yes. Yep. What are you doing?
Wait.
Oh, because I got to upgrade the machines. Oh, wait, right. We need to take out the machines. You're right.
You said the last two, and that's what I
Yep.
did.
You're right.
Okay.
My fault.
All right, don't make me freak out here.
Overzealous. Overzealous. I'll double check the counts against Helmod when we're after we're placed here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5. Helmod says 24 and 18, effectively. So that would be 6 on a side and 5 on a side, and we need to duplicate the whole thing. We're going to do 8 of these board makers just because we don't want to have to redesign the ending down there. So we have 4, and then we need 6 yellow machines making wood. So that's 3 each. And I have those made as well.
Wait, we need a total of 6 yellow machines?
We have to duplicate this whole blueprint.
You're right. Okay, misunderstood. All right, so then let's just take this then. Duplicate.
Gonna put it below.
Can we make them share belts, or do they have to be?
No. No, they have to be completely separate.
Okay.
This whole arrangement's going to take 3. Well, actually, they could share a copper belt, but not but the copper belt's on the inside. So
that wouldn't be overlapping anyway. How about that?
Yep, it's fine because it's.
Give us some gap in between.
Yep. Doesn't hurt.
And then we got to basically double this as the next point into the next patch.
Thereabouts, yep. Oh, my bots are off. Haha!
I'll grab a double print there. On that.
Alright.
It could give us a little bit more room. That might be better here because we run a fair number of belts in the middle. Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but it doesn't hurt to have room. We have plenty of space. Space is infinite in Factorio. Well, nearly.
Within our constraints, we've still got plenty of space because we just shift over to the left a little. Next step. And then bang, a little bit left more, and there's our next station. I don't have the red buildings.
Nope, I made a bunch in my pocket.
I don't have the yellow ones either.
While we were talking earlier.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
At a ceremony earlier this evening.
And then basically the same thing happens with the next one. But not
yes. Well, we have to tweak some of the outbuildings. Sort of.
Well, we can start with that.
Yeah.
Out the other excess lines here. 30 print. Turn off your bots.
Off.
I don't like that, but that's okay. So, first of all, this is extra actually going to something else entirely. Part of this cold air or carbon, not part of this work. And then this B portion, BCB that we just rebuilt. Not as easy to take that out of there as it looks. All right, so what do we got?
So for here, we need to make we need to adjust this piece to also make the
Resin?
the actual solder plate. Which one thing I didn't make was a bunch of steel chemical furnaces and steel metal mixing furnaces, nor brain.
Or did I?
So we will have to get those.
I can
we need 9.
Make 6 metal mixings.
I can
chemicals. We need metal mixing or chemicals.
We need
or both.
Both. We need 28 steel chemical furnaces and 10 probably if we want to make it symmetrical metal mixing furnaces. So we're gonna have to go get some space. Yeah, I can make 6, 5 of one or 9 of the other.
Stone. Have any stone in our vehicle?
Yeah, I don't. I just cleaned out all my scraps, I think. But you might have some.
I might have to leave this for.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough red machines made either for all of this.
Well, we're coming up to the end of the time here. I've got a little bit more.
Yeah. That's a good idea. We can gather supplies, and then next episode we'll figure out the rest of the BEB components and build it and wire it up.
Okay. So we'll just sign out for now. So this was PhazeonPhoenix, joined by Wally, playing Factorio in our Bob's on the Rails mod going on here. We're moving right along, and hopefully we'll be turning this factory back on again really soon here. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and you have to hit the little bell now if you want to get notifications. And like my videos and leave comments. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.